Okay, so it's the 26th of August, it's about 7:30 in the morning. We're gonna go up Scafell Pike today. Well, that's the plan anyway, whether or not we manage, different kettle of fish. We travelled up from home to the Lake District yesterday after work, so we sort of came back from work, picked up our bags which we had already packed and just headed straight off. So we got here for about 11, no, not 11, it was 10:15 or something like that. The motorways were nice and clear sort of at night, so that helped. So it's just after 10 and we just parked up at the Heart Knot Bar and Cafe. They let us leave the cars here pretty much for the day, and when we get back we'll probably go in and have a bite to eat over there as well. But the road down here is pretty awesome if you like your driving. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's quite bumpy, so if you've got a sports car, leave that at home, bring an SUV or something a little bit taller, but the road is pretty cool. We ended up moving the car a little bit further up the road because the path that we wanted to take actually starts from a little car park a little bit further away from that bar place, but we'll probably still go back there later. We're taking the long route. I think it's about 7 miles altogether, one way, but it's supposed to be the most gentle route out of all of them. But it does mean, because it's the longest, there's nobody else about, which is nice. Looks rather dark over there, so hopefully it's not going to go soaking wet. Top tip, if you're planning on going up Scafell Pike, particularly this way, make sure you've got some waterproof boots because yeah, it's quite boggy. Trainers, stay at home. Okay, so we just made it up the first sort of large hill en route. And now we're going to be travelling quite flat, but because the visibility is quite nice today and the cloud cover is quite high up, we can see the sea. stuff going. So that's more or less where we were just now. We've got to walk back down this path because there's no direct path.
So where is actually Scafell Pike? Behind that?
Behind the clouds, yeah, around there, yeah.
There. Actually, we've got to go back up that way.
So we've got to go back down.
It's not the other side of the river, it's back up.
To the tarn over there. And then to the left. And back up over there, but you can't see it because it's in the clouds. We made it to the bottom. I think it's called the Fox's Tarn, just beneath the Scafell shelter, I think it's called up there, and it looks pretty spectacular up here, well down here. This is like rock surfing. You don't walk down this, you slide down this. There's absolutely, well, yeah, the rocks underneath your feet just slide down as you step on them. So now we have to head further down there, and then I think that's where Scafell Pike's going to be. So we're basically walking down this stream bed
Again,
like we tend to do. That looks absolutely amazing. Now Scafell Pike, to get up there, that's Scafell Pike up there. We would have to make it all the way down where they're going, then take that gravelly path up there, and then carry on to the right to the summit. But because it's 4 o'clock now, we're not sure if we're going to make it because we are going quite slow. So we'll see. On the last stretch on the way up. Made it to the mountain rescue box. Aside. pour that out. Oh, there's stuff over there. Oh. Lucky. Nearly at the top. Nearly at the top. The final walk. The final, well, 15 metres, something like that.
100
Is there.
metres?
It's within reach.
No.
We made it. That's me nearly tripping.
Oh yes.
There it is.
Yeah! Yeah! We've done that! Back! Don't sleep.
Hey, sorry. Got your way.
No, it's fine.
Close.
Do the honours.
Oh god, I need to collapse the whole lot.
There it is. There it is. Joe's little stone. Making Scafell Pike that little bit taller. So that's the way we walked down from the Fox's Tarn. Not going back up there, no time or energy. Instead, we're going to continue down to the bottom of the valley and follow the stream to the road and then follow the road to the car park. To me, the Lake District is by far one of the most beautiful places on the planet. Out of the ones that I've been to anyway. I mean, just like Look at this over there. Look at the hills. Awesome.
Feet hurt.
Okay. The sun's coming in now, so it's, what is it? It's like 7:10 now. I reckon there will be at the car around 9 or so. Yeah, hopefully we'll make it before the sun goes down. Okay, so we just got back to the B&B and I thought I'd give you a mission update. So we basically left the cars at about 10:15 in the morning and we got back to the cars for about 10:15 at night. Now it is the end of August, so by the time we got to the cars it was pitch black, and you know, we're in the Lake District, we were walking up the hills, there's no street lighting. So if it basically, Joe and I got head torches, we've got a separate torch. In fact, we've got 2 separate torches apart from the head torches. So all 4 torches in the B&B. So we didn't have any sort of light. My phone battery decided to pack up because I had sports tracker on to see where we were going, like look at the telemetry and all that later on. So my battery packed up way before we were properly on the way back. Joe's battery, luckily, in her phone did really well. It actually lasted all the way back to the B&B. We even managed to get some Spotify tunes out of it. But basically we had, one of the people that we had with us had one of those small, you know, those small cheap torches you get off eBay, but they were saviour. Towards the end I even started using my smartwatch as a torch because it was pitch black, you literally didn't know where you were standing. We lost the path a few times, which isn't really what you want to do when your feet are absolutely wrecked. You just want to get back to the car, you can't see where you're going, but luckily Joe had another, I can't remember the name, another tracker app thing going on her phone, so we managed to basically trace back to the way we came eventually, and we made it back to the cars, and everybody in the group just never been so happy to see the car lights blink from the car park as we were getting closer to them. It was amazing. But we did manage to get to, I think, Scafell Shelter, is it? The first peak. Then we went down and we made it to Scafell Pike. So 2 hills. Tough. So 12 hours of walking. I think we did 18 miles in total, which, yeah, I know, not too fast, but we were taking it easy, and to be fair, Joe and I were slowing the rest of the group down, so, but we had a good time anyway. Now, our feet are absolutely wrecked. Lesson learned, take the torches with you, even if you're not planning to go back in the dark, because we certainly weren't planning to. Yeah, what a day.